Welcome to American Hood Shit. I'm your host, Rafiq. Hope everyone had a safe, prosperous week. But let's get this. In this episode, I am here to get in our ass. You know, there's a lot of things going on in America. We see it. We see the news. We know what's going on. But for some reason, you know, I'm thinking we seem to think that we are the most beloved people. Everyone loves us. I'm saying that sarcastically because, you know, the way we act as if though the world loves us. So we could act and do what we want to do, how we want to do it, and there's not going to be any problems. Now, with everything that's going on, it seems like we would be more on our what used to be known as being on your P's and Q's, is what your parents used to say, or what our parents used to say and teachers used to say, be on your P's and Q's. For those who don't know, we are under a microscope. Now, actually, we're under a magnifying glass microscope. You know, a microscope zooms in on your ass, and a magnifying glass will burn you up. So that's really what we're under. We're under a microscope. I'm gonna call it a micro magnifying glass. We're under a micro magnifying glass is what we're under. Now, with all the issues that are happening, it seems like we would be out here handling ourselves a little better than we are. Some of you may say, well, it's as if though I'm blaming us for certain things that are happening to us. Well, to a degree I am. To a big degree I am. Because first of all, there are certain ways that you deal with the policeman. You know, there's a certain demeanor that you have to have when you deal with them people. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about the brother who was killed in the parking lot, in which that murder was no justification. There was no justification for the murder. However, the brother didn't make it easy on himself. You know, I don't know if you all saw the entire video, but if you watch the entire video, on the cool, we as black men could not have asked for two cooler officers. They didn't snatch him out the car. The initial officer didn't snatch him out the car, didn't start belittling and berating him. None of the above. And by the way, normally when a policeman approaches someone drunk, okay, the only time the policeman starts tripping, usually with that drunk person, is if the drunk person starts getting out of control. If that drunk person starts acting belligerent, then there's a problem. But most times when the police approach someone drunk, they know the person is drunk, and they're usually pretty much aware of that person possibly falling and hurting themselves because they are drunk. And as long as that person's not belligerent with the officer, they usually just put that person in handcuffs and put that person on the car and take that person on to jail, put them in the drunk tank, they sleep it off and get out the next day. But if you get belligerent with an officer while you're drunk, I mean, what do you expect to happen to you? You know, either they're going to beat your ass or you're going to end up in the grave. One of the two, according to how you act toward that officer. Now, the things that I saw the brother do, like I say, you know, it was plain as day. The brother was drunk. So, if you all insist on drinking and driving, which a lot of you all who drink, you drive. You go out to clubs, you have your drinks, and you drive yourselves home. You may go to a party, and someone may say, man, you don't really need to drive home. That's all right, I can handle it. I'm good. I can drive. I'm good. You're not good. For them to even say, hey, man, somebody needs to drive you home. Let someone drive you home. That should tell you there, you're not good. However, if you insist on driving yourself home after having 1.5 drinks, 2 drinks, whatever, you know you are tipsy. There is no question about you not knowing that you've had enough and you are tipsy. You know this. You've been drinking long enough. You know this. So, if you happen to get pulled over or happen to fall asleep at the red light, in a parking lot, wherever, and you are woken up by a policeman, right off the bat when he opens that door, he's going to smell the alcohol. You cannot hide the protruding smell of alcohol coming from your body. So he's going to smell that. And according to your speech, he's going to know you are impaired. You are intoxicated. Okay? So the simplest thing for you to do is just simply say, officer, I've had too much to drink. Go ahead and take me to jail. Put your hands up. Go ahead, officer, let's go ahead and take me to jail. Versus all of the extra and you're trying to describe this and describe that and give all these excuses and this and that and this and that. You're not going to be able to get out of that. The situation that you've gotten yourself in, you're not going to be able to talk your way out of it. Okay? So simply put your hands behind your back, let them put the handcuffs on you, and go to jail. Close your mouth. All the extra talking is not going to help you by no means. If anything, it's going to hurt you because you're on camera. And the things that you've said on his body cam, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to remember what you said. So you're going to repeat and start saying stuff different. So basically, shut the fuck up and go to jail. You're going to deal with the probation and the alcohol classes and this and that, and got to get your car, you got to pay for your car to get it out the impound. But your family's not going to bury you. Okay? Your family's not going to have a chance to bury you. Shut the fuck up, other than saying, officer, I had a good time tonight. I had too many to drink. Go ahead, let's go to jail. Forget the breathalyzer. Forget the field sobriety test. You're drunk. You're not going to pass it. That's going to make you look even worse. And you're wasting too much of the officer's time, your time and his. Take your ass to jail, get in that drunk tank, and go to sleep. Period. Now, the next issue I want to bring up is about the 4 young teenagers that the policeman pulled a gun on after they came through the trail by their apartment complex. I got a chance to hear the entire story as far as what happened, because basically the video that's out only shows the 4 young men coming from between the apartment complex on the trail, and the policeman pulling up, getting out, pulling the gun. And we hear the neighbors and everyone else in the community basically in a panic mode because they see this policeman with his pistol drawn, and they see 4 young brothers. They're all teens, look like they may not have been any older than 15. So I'm saying they were all young teenagers. Okay? Well, come to find out, one of the teenagers had a BB gun, a BB pistol. Okay? Now, when I was a little boy, I had a BB gun too. But I had a BB gun, a rifle. And we were also down south, which is basically where these kids are too. So there was woods around where we lived overall. So we were able to go into the woods. Now, these young men, one had a BB pistol, and the BB pistols today look like 45s, 9mm. They look real. And you teenagers know that shit. You parents know that shit. So if you're a parent and you bought your child a BB pistol, I really want to say you've got a problem. You are a part of the problem. If you buy your child a BB pistol that looks like a 9mm, then you may as well go ahead and make sure it would be wise to make sure his burial insurance is caught up. Because basically what you're doing is you're basically helping to send your child to the grave with that BB pistol. Why? Because he's going to want to put it in his pants. He's not going to take the BB pistol and go only to the woods with it, particularly if the woods are behind you all's home where he doesn't have to go out of the yard to go into the woods. That would be best. But 9 times out of 10, he's got to take a distance, go for a little distance to get to the woods. Well, it wouldn't be wise to buy him a BB pistol, because when he's not going into the woods to go shoot squirrels or rabbit or cans or whatever it may be, the fact that he knows that gun looks real, he's going to put it in his pants, put it under his shirt, and he's going to want to go show his homeboys. And when his homeboys see it, he know they're going to think automatically that's a real gun. Well, if you're standing in the parking lot of a store and you pull that gun out and someone sees that gun, automatically they're going to think it's real. And what are they going to do? 9 times out of 10, they're going to call the police. If you're not in a state where it's open carry and you have that gun on your hip in a holster and you got it inside your pants under your shirt and someone sees it, they're going to call the police. And as soon as they call the police, of course, they're going to say a black teenager, a black person has a gun. And when the police comes, they're going to get out their cars with their guns drawn. They're not going to take a chance to see if you got a gun. So, these teenagers were standing out in front of a store in the parking lot. And the owner of the store saw them because, like I said, we are under a microscope. So anytime we go out in public, anywhere, we're under a microscope. Someone's watching us. Okay? And when that store owner called the police came out in this. He pulled his gun out on the teens. They didn't have the gun on them then. They had threw the gun in the alley as they were on the trail, through the trail, and basically left at the beginning of the trail where they were coming through from the store. When they came through from the store, they left the pistol there, the BB gun. We're not going to say pistol because the BB gun pistol. They left it there. Of course, they took the policeman back and he found it. And nothing happened to them. I mean, everything was okay because they didn't do anything wrong other than almost get themselves shot, because this little knucklehead wants to have a BB pistol in his pants and go by a store. You don't do that bullshit. It's called using some common sense, black people. What are we doing? Also, you all haven't the slightest idea what just went down, what the plan was. You know, that was a plan. What went down? I'm not saying the killing of the brother George Floyd was planned. I'm not saying that. I'm saying everything that happened afterwards was planned. Okay? And they planned that it was basically bait. They set traps. That was the plan, because they knew that after that happened, that we were going to do the normal. Come out and have a peaceful march. Well, I'm going to implement someone in your peaceful march to create a disturbance. And once that disturbance is created, then you're going to follow. It's just a chain reaction. So now, by me creating a plan, and the plan is to be able to kill as many of y'all as I can, arrest as many of as you can as I can. So I'm gonna create something to get you all out in the streets. Okay? So once you're out in the streets and there's an unrest going, I have legal rights to kill you, arrest you, basically violate you, beat your ass. Because I don't know what you have as far as weaponry on your possessions. I don't know that. All I know is there's a mob of people in the streets. Shit's burning around me. I'm a policeman. I'm gonna get who I see. So basically, they sprinkled some honey down there and let you all act like bees, and you fell for it. You fell for it. And as you saw, there was a lot of white people dressed in Black Lives Matter clothing, spray painting shit, burning up shit. Who's gonna get blamed for that? Huh? Luckily, there was people out videoing those people and also approaching those people, getting in those people's ass about the destruction that they were doing, because we didn't ask for that. We didn't ask for your help. We don't need you busting out Starbucks window. We don't need you busting the bank's window. We didn't ask you to do that. We're not doing that. You're doing that. But you know, when it's all said and done, where the finger's going to be pointed. Yo, it's truly time for us to wake up, pull our pants up, and do better. It really is. Because it's like what I'm seeing is us out here still living, trying to live in La La Land or whatever. We act like we're the most beloved people on the planet, and we could just go out and we could do what we want to do. I mean, yo, it's a different ball game, people. So, in order for us to really stay safe, we gotta use some fucking common sense. Okay? Basically, particularly when the police pull us over, use some fucking common sense. Calm the fuck down. All the extra rah, 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 rah. So you better calm the fuck down. Talk to them like you're supposed to talk to them. Don't let them, I didn't say be no punk and let them punk you. Know your rights. Find out your rights. Read up on your rights. And then when you have to encounter them and you start reciting your rights, you don't recite them in a boisterous manner and, I know my rights. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. I'm one of you all, man. I'm from the hood. I done been pulled over. I'm still here. I know how to handle them. It's a lot easier to handle them when you're not angry, when you're not all voices and rah, 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 rah. The rah, rah, rah will get you handcuffed. The rah, rah, rah will get you slammed on the ground and knees on your back and on your neck and all types of shit. Simply stay calm. And if you're going to jail, fuck it. Go to jail. Fuck it. Either go to jail or go to the grave. You've got a choice. I'd rather go to jail. Fuck it. I can get out. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to try to talk to them and tell them what your side of the story is, because it does not matter. Regardless to what you say to them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they're going to take you to jail, if that is their motive and that is their intention, then that's what's going to happen, and you can't stop it. The only thing you could do is create a problem for yourself and your family. So let's not do that. Fuck it. Go to jail. If there's a problem, if there was some riff went on, then once you get to jail and start the process of getting out, then you deal with the problem. But trying to deal with whatever problem that has occurred right there with the officer and you're angry, the problem will not get solved. You're probably going to end up getting your head busted or worse. So just, man, go to jail. You know, that's really what I wanted. This episode, that's what I want to say. That was because this weekend, the things that have been happening have been very heavy on my heart. And I said, you know, versus just getting out in the hood and recording a lot of the crazy activities that's going on, I need to go ahead and at least, I want to drop a piece. I'm going to go ahead and I want to talk to my people in regards to what's going on. You all see what's going on, man. You see it. So do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Do your families a favor. Calm the fuck down when having to deal with the police. Just keep that in mind. Just those who watch this video, just let that kind of resonate in your mind. Calm the fuck down. Period. If it looked like you're going to jail, if you've done something wrong and you get caught, yo, all the extra riffs and gifts, hey, you know, now I'm not saying if you do something wrong and you can break and run and get away, don't do. I didn't say that. If you could break, get the fuck away. If you could break and if you could break and get the fuck away, then that's what you do. But if you can't, and it really don't look like you can, you know, it ain't like, you know, you able to break because they're not up here in your face in your car, you know, that's a different ball game. But once they stop you and they are on you like that, man, put your hands behind your fucking back and go to jail. We'd like to see you again. You know, I'd like to see your face again, to see you all again. Your family would like to see you. So, all the extra riff, yo, it's not worth it. Anyway, that's today's topic. You know, that's all I've got to say for today. I mean, that was my topic for today, was to use common sense. Use common sense. Respect, common sense goes a long way. Yeah. Use common sense. One more thing I'm going to go ahead and say before I get out of here, because it's been really bothering me as well. Respect, man. Respect, respect, respect. If we don't respect ourselves, who's going to respect us? If you don't respect you, then why should I? we sure got this bad. We just got this. We think, we think calling each other nigga, that's cool. Yo, my nigga, what's up, nigga, what's up? You know what? When I was a little boy, when I was 7, 8, 9, in the 70s, growing up in the 70s, all of my uncle's friends, when they would come and greet each other, they always greeted each other as, what's up, big brother? What's up, brother? What's up, sister? They greeted each other as brother and sister. That is what we greeted each other. That's how we greeted each other. But then the white folks came in and kind of turned it around and was like, created a joke that really was a mind playing joke. It was playing on our minds. Okay, basically, they came in. They would always say, you know why niggers always call each other brother and sister? Because they don't know who their fathers are. No. We called each other brothers and sister because we respected each other. Those were terms of endearment. Brother, sister. You're not going to do certain things to your brother. You're not going to do certain things to your sister. But you'll definitely do that you wouldn't do to your sister. You would do that to someone that you call a bitch. Or the dude you call my nigga. We're the only ones that do that. Don't nobody else disrespect themselves but us. You don't hear white people walk around calling each other cracker, peckerwood. You don't hear the Latino community walk around calling each other spick. What's up, wetback? Yo, what's up, spick? You don't hear the Asians walking around calling each other gooks, slant eye, or whatever whatever these white folks, all the names, the derogatory names the white folks that came up for the various people. You don't hear those groups calling each other that. So what is our problem? That shit ain't cool. Oh, we think it's so cool. Oh, that's my nigga. Oh, yeah. No. That shit ain't cool. And then what really gets me, what really just is, we want to do that shit around white people, you see. We act like we can't differentiate. Okay, it's time to not belittle or degrade my brother around these white folks like this. I'm not to us, it's a cool term, okay? It's us. Well, if it's us, god damn it, why don't you keep it among us? Why do we gotta be in the store around white folks? Yo, my nigga, what's up, nigga? Ridiculous. But you want respect. Yeah, we want to be respected. We want to be treated with just. But we don't respect ourselves by no means. Which you say you do. Do you really? So you'll walk out and say, yo, what's up, my nigga? That's respect, right? Oh, that's endearment. Oh, that's just, no, man. So I'm gonna let it go at that. I'm not gonna keep on, going at this, but that's just some shit y'all need to think about. Because if we don't fix us, then no one else is going to fix us. They broke us, so we need to fix us. That's all I'm gonna say. You all have a very good week. And keep in mind, man, we are who we are in regards to the chosen people. Respect, respect, respect. If you don't respect yourselves, then no one else will respect you. We must respect ourselves. There's going to be some of those going to watch this not going to like it. If you don't like it, life goes on. Move around. You're a part of the problem. If you don't like what I've said, then you're a part of the problem. I'm here to fix the problem, man. We're tired of this. I'm tired of it. I am tired. This is really getting ridiculous. So we as a people, let's do better because we can. Thank you for watching this edition of American Hood Shit. Peace.